And welcome back. The big studios say this weekend's monster snowstorm took a big chunk out of their business this weekend. Receipts totaled $105 million, down almost half from a year ago. Here are the top three.
You've been lying to her, and he was lying to me.
I would never be here if it weren't for you.
I want my life.
Steven Soderbergh's latest thriller, Side Effects, opened in third place. The film starring Jude Law, Rooney Mara, Channing Tatum, and Catherine Zeta-Jones took in $10 million.
What's wrong with me? I just want to connect. Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead.
That zombie romance, Warm Bodies, fell to number 2 with $11.5 million.
And we can do it the hard way, or we can do it the easy way.
I'd like to pick the easy way.
Get over here and give me your writs.
But Identity Thief stole the number 1 spot. The comedy starring Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy opened with more than $36 million. Jason Gorber is a film critic with twitchfilm.com. He joins us now in Toronto.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, except Identity Thief made $36 million. So upset.
Come on, I guess you have an issue with that.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Why? Come on.
Oh, you'd think like
all those people can't be wrong.
Oh, don't get me started on that. You got Melissa McCarthy. A lot of people really like her, and she's very funny. And Jason Bateman, I love in Arrested Development, but my God, this film is terrible. I swear to God, never watch this movie. Just find, there's a beautiful Blu-ray of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Go see how this film should be made. You can do a film that actually deals with heart and pathos and funny and slapstick humor and put it all together during a road trip. You can do it. I swear to God that Identity Thief makes Guilt Trip, that thing with Barbra Streisand a few months ago, look like Lawrence of Arabia. I mean, it is so terrible. So the fact that everybody went to it just aggravates me all the heck, because there's so many better films that are coming out that people should have saved their money for.
All right, since you like it so much, we have a
here's an awesome
48-minute clip of it. Let's take a look.
I have allotted us each $8 per meal, so it looks like you can get one of the salads or a soup. Sorry, I'm quick. The tomato soup for me, please. That'll do it.
I'm going to take a full slab of the baby backs, and I'm going to take that with mashed taters, hush puppies, and I'm going to get I'm going to have a sweet tea.
I asked you to eat less food.
What is wrong with you? This is a beautiful woman. You let her eat.
No, he's
judging from that on-screen chemistry there, I'm sensing Identity Thief 2. I really am.
Oh God, and I can't even tell you how it ends. They will not do that. They cannot do it. Nobody will do that to me. It's unfair. So anyway.
Okay, Top Gun 3D. Is this for real, really?
This is for real, and everybody's going to look at this and think it's completely preposterous. A lot of people have real negative reactions against when they do these post-converts. I swear to you, this is not only the definitive version of Top Gun, it is an amazing theatrical experience. It's playing just for 1 week in IMAX. You go to the digital IMAX screens, and it is a tremendous amount of fun. Sure, it's ridiculous. Sure, it's 80s, but we can embrace the late Tony Scott's kinetic style. We got a great soundtrack, and more importantly, most of the film has planes flying all over the place. And in 3D, when you actually have the greater sense of space, the film actually makes a little bit more sense. It is a tremendous amount of fun, and if you've never seen this film on big screen, now is the time to do it. It has never looked better. I am a huge supporter of this particular film in 3D.
How difficult is it to make a film 3D so many years later, so many decades later?
It's very difficult to do it well. It takes a lot of time and artistry. So a lot of people who think post-convert, which means you take a 2D film and make it 3D, is by definition bad. That's not the case at all. If it's done with sensitivity and artistry, it can actually be done quite effectively based on the way that certain shots are done. This is, for the most part, done so it's absolutely seamless with detailing. It's not a lot of zooming out like Dr. Teeth kind of thing. It is absolutely brings the screen backwards and actually has the planes in different planes, PLNES, and actually works completely well. It's absolutely something worth seeing during this limited time engagement.
Okay, so thumbs up for Top Gun.
Absolutely.
Thumbs down for Identity Thief. What about Side Effects?
Side Effects sort of thumb sideways, as we were. We got Steven Soderbergh, who I really kind of love, channeling, instead of 80s music, this is movies. This is absolutely a 90s film. This is Adrian Lyne. This is that kind of weird, semi-erotic thriller, weird things going on. We have a great cast. We have a really strong director who threatens that this is the last film he's ever doing. It doesn't quite knock it out of the park, but it's just a little bit weird and off-putting enough that it's absolutely worth seeing. Again, everybody's very strong in it. It's just not quite the home run we kind of wanted it to be for his last hurrah, but definitely worth seeing and a trillion times better than Identity Thief.
Okay, so it's only a triple. Let's take a look.
Cheers.
Dr. Rings, I really need to talk to you.
Emily. Yeah, I just got your message. I'm with my wife.
I went to your office, but you weren't there. So I came here and, could we just go talk?
If it's an emergency, I can admit you.
I just, I was getting on the subway and it was like when I was in the car.
All right, last film by Steven Soderbergh. Why would he be doing that?
There's lots of rumors that it's not really his last film, but he says that he's now done directing and moving forward from it. His reasons, he keeps giving all kinds of reasons, none of which I believe. I bet in 5 years after he takes a break, we're going to see him back. He's a tremendous filmmaker that's extremely experimental at times and extremely commercial at times. The guy will do Ocean's movies. I really think he's a really strong voice, and I'd be ashamed to actually see him leave.
Only about 30 seconds left here. Inside the Mind of Charles Swan III.
Right, this is a film that's actually opening in a week, but it's on video on demand now. It is a weird thing by Roman Coppola. A lot of people think it's a big deal because Charlie Sheen is actually on screen playing Charles Swan. This is a film that's really challenging to actually like this film. It is totally bizarre. It'll be playing in very independent cinemas, and I think that somebody who actually wants to try something experimental, give it a shot. It's sort of a David Lynch meets Wes Anderson kind of vibe. Not that it's a big selling point, but give it a shot, see if it's up your alley.
Jason, thank you very much. See you at the movies and see you next week.
Thanks, Scott. Cheers.